So I was scrolling through my timeline recently and I thought Rent a Girlfriend's last chapter just got leaked until I saw Chizuru Rejecting Kazuya, and this really made me realize that this series is about to go on for another 400 chapters. And I don't know who's ready to read it, but best believe it's not going to be me. So I saw this tweet on my timeline. The grammar is pretty bad on it, I'm not going to hold you. But it basically says, Rent a Girlfriend friends were doing victory laps last week's in my mentions last week over a fake ass confession like their manga isn't written by the reincarnation of Satan himself. And I think this tweet is crazy, but I'm not opposed to it. I'm low-key starting to agree with it. And this is coming from someone who doesn't follow the manga at all and only sees online culture talk about this series. I'm actually shocked that it's still going on. Like, we went from Kazuya stalking Chizuru to him thinking about her getting piped is crazy. Like, this series having 380 or like 400 chapters just for the MC to get rejected on the final date is wicked work. And on top of all of this, and it's just a headcanon for myself, but I believe the author wants Chizuru for himself. Like, I don't know if you guys been on Twitter or you've seen his account, but why is he tweeting all of this? He is drawing her in his own apartment setting. And what's even crazier about all of this is that he has a wife and a kid. Pause for a second.
Because you mean to tell me a mangaka with a whole wife and a whole kid just for him to be on Twitter to post Chizuru like she's some actual in real life girlfriend he got? This dude is renting real fucking houses just to draw her interacting with the environment. The actual anime MC is the cuck of his own story. This is damn near fucking Reiji levels, man. Where fucking Reiji named their kid fucking Ichika after Ichigo and shit. Like, that is actual cuck levels that you need to be in class and study. Now, some of the images I can't show you because YouTube, so you gotta go on Twitter and find these yourself, which is not that hard to find. But he really drawing her like she posted up with his bitch. I swear to God. I need everybody to put on their thinking caps on right now. It's gonna become an episode of the game theory here. I believe that the mangaka is cucking his own MC and his IRL wife at the same exact fucking time. There's too much evidence to back this shit up. Guess what? There's gonna be another 400 chapters of this shit just so the fucking anime MC can think that Chizuru is getting railed by like two dudes. I find it crazy that people actually read this on a month-to-month basis or week-to-week basis, whatever it's doing, and actually enjoy this shit. I have to question your taste. I need people to actually read good mangas. You ever heard of Bleach? You ever heard of Cowboy Bebop? Samurai Champloo? Trigun? You ever heard of those shits, bro? I need you on them right fucking now. Get off this shit. I've really never seen a mangaka create his own character and then basically draw her in actual real life environments. It is surreal to me. Is this the equivalent of like the weird Discord moderators having their anime body pillows? Rent a Girlfriend is the prime example of how to milk a manga to the absolute fullest. I have to assume that the mangaka is an active Twitter user and sees everybody shitting on his own manga, but at the same time he really doesn't give a fuck because he knows that there's going to be a small amount of people supporting this shit, and so people are going to continue reading the same bullshit over and over again because it's never going to end at this point. I'm convinced that this shit will be at least 1,000 chapters before they actually get a fucking kiss or something. But anyways, I've said my piece. Thank you, Salim, for having me on here, and the ball is now in your court again.
I want to thank Horiko for jumping in on this just because it made my video a little bit longer, and I do agree with the points even though I haven't heard what he said. So take it with a grain of salt. I think this just might be a way of the author incentivizing his fetish onto the world by showing how much he cucks Kazuya. But that's just another headcanon, I can't lie. Like, in our opinion, and yes, I'm speaking for everybody that's watching this video, I think we should just end the manga. Because at this point, the author is just rage baiting us. Bro spent his life savings, hell, even his college savings just to date her. Like, I still can't believe he pays her, bro. And I did see another tweet on my timeline saying feminist literature teaching incels that you are entitled to love no matter how many acts of service you do. Now, I'll be honest, I hate how they worded this because it sounds corny, but I do agree with them to a degree. But calling Rent a Girlfriend a piece of feminist literature is just funny to me, I can't lie. I haven't made a YouTube video in God knows how long, but seeing this, I had to say something. And to quote one of my favorite biracial rappers of all time, I was gone for a minute, but I'm back now. But going back to the topic of the video, is this the worst manga of all time? If not, then what is? Because like, I genuinely want to know. But yeah, like and subscribe. I will be uploading regularly, or I will be trying to. So if you like this style of content, please hit that subscribe button. But yeah, that's it from me guys. Peace.